Okay, so what the Wednesday? It's WTF Wednesday. I can't say it. WTF Wednesday. I'm going to talk about salt. Okay, so here's what happened. My mother was in the hospital, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something, for a few days. The first thing they do is they put her on a drip, a saline drip. So salt water. And I understand why, and of course that's fine, but that always happens. You go into hospital, they put you on a drip, they inject salt water into your veins, and yet we are told all the time to cut down on our salt. Limit our salt intake. Don't add salt in your food. Don't eat food that's got salt added. Go to hospital, salt drip. There you go. You need salt in your veins. So that's my WTF for Wednesday. Let's unpack this. What WTF is going on here? Welcome to Shapefixer. I'm Andrew. I'm a nutritionist, and I have a rant every Wednesday. And it's Wednesday, so I have a license now to rant. Now, I have done a more, shall we say, a calmer video on salt, table salt, which I'm going to link in the notes down below here, and I'll also link it to the end of this video. So if you haven't seen that and you really want to understand a bit more about salt and about sodium and chloride, salt being sodium chloride, and how important they are to your body, go and watch that video, and there are studies and books and things referenced in that video as well. But let's just hit this thing head on. You need electrolytes. Okay, there are 7 electrolytes that your body needs. One of them you make, the others you have to consume. Sodium and chloride are 2 of them. So you need sodium and you need chloride. We are generally deficient in one or more electrolytes just because of our modern lifestyle and the way we eat, particularly if we are on a plant-based diet. Now, that doesn't mean vegan or vegetarian. Of course, that's more extreme plant-based, but just generally plant-based, because there are chemicals in plants that inhibit the absorption of things like magnesium and potassium, so you tend to be a bit deficient. And of course, we are brainwashed into not eating salt, and the paranoia around salt is usually about blood pressure. Now, studies have shown that if you have a lot of salt and you have way more sodium than you need, it can raise your blood pressure by a maximum of about 3 points. So if your systolic pressure is 119, it might go up to 122. It doesn't matter. That's a very good blood pressure. So what if it's 160, which is high, and you now push it to 163? Well, you've got the same problem. It's not the salt. Okay, it was 160. There's something else wrong. Salt is not the problem. We are generally low in magnesium and potassium, although blood tests will never show that because the level in your blood is very constant. Potassium is in a very narrow range in your blood, and your body does everything it can to maintain it in that range. So if you are low in potassium, your body will pull it from other places in your body and put it into the blood. Now you have a blood test and your doctor says, oh, look, your potassium level is fine. It's not. It's deficient. It's not tested in the right place. You need a cellular test. So all these electrolytes, if you have too much, your body will get rid of them. If you eat too much salt, the sodium chloride, the salt will be given off through your sweat. Other electrolytes get peed out. Magnesium you won't even absorb. It'll just go straight out through your waste disposal system. You'll poop it out. So don't be afraid of salt. As I said, go and watch the video down below. Please click a like on this and subscribe so you can get my monthly rant if it doesn't offend you. But my other videos are really sort of calm and explanatory, and there's a lot of information on this channel just to help you understand things a little bit better and so you can make better choices. So, WTF today. Why are we being told on the one hand to not eat salt and then have it injected into our veins the moment we step into a hospital bed? It makes no sense to me. Eat as much salt as you want. Your body will tell you when you've had too much because you won't like the salty taste. If you're craving the salt, have the salt. If something's too salty, it's your body telling you that you have enough. And that, my friends, is all there is to it.